Hey guys, welcome back to Home Between the Yolks. Today, we're talking home security. We take home security pretty seriously here, and right now we already have about 20 cameras on our property and surrounding our house, but we were lucky enough to partner with Hosmart. They sent us over these wireless solar driveway alarms, and they're completely wireless. They work off the solar panel on top, and they work up to 800 meters, about half a mile away. And right now, at the front of our driveway, we're about 400 yards, so we're gonna see how they work. All right, so this thing looks pretty easy to set up, and it comes with a little instruction card. I'm gonna read the instructions as we go through it so we can get this thing going. Step 1, install 4 AA batteries to turn on the receiver. This is the receiver, and in the back there's a little area for the batteries, and we already put the batteries in it since we're away from the house. Step 2, press and hold the power button on the receiver until all 4 numbers flash blue. So there's the power button right there. Okay, so they're flashing blue. Step 3, open the black silicone seal cap at the bottom of the sensor. Choose one channel and turn on the sensor by switching to high or low. So this is the sensor and the little black silicone cap. This is going to be on channel 1. We'll keep that on channel 1. The receiver will produce a unique tone based on the channel automatically. And then step 5, the receiver and sensor are paired successfully. This is going to be channel 1, the first sensor. That's the second sensor on channel 2. And that's the third sensor, and that's going to be on channel 3. Now that the sensors are all paired to the receiver, we turn them off while we set them up, and we're going to put this first one on the tree right here at the front of our driveway, and this is going to be pretty close to where we end up putting our gate. So to set the sensor up, you need a drill and some screws. It already comes with 4 screws for it, but since we're putting it in the tree, we'll grab some longer ones. So we were planning on setting it up on this tree, but I don't think our screws are going to be long enough, so we're going to jump a little bit forward to the telephone pole here. And the instructions say to put it 3 to 4 feet off the ground, pretty much where a vehicle's engine block would be. So we're going to face it towards the driveway, make sure the solar panel will have access to the sun. Say about right here. That looks pretty good. We'll turn this on and we'll see if it works. All right, sensor number 1 is installed, so I'm going to walk across it and make sure the base station can pick it up. All right, it's working. Let's do the next one. All right, so now we're going to go about halfway down our driveway between the road and our house, and we're going to install sensor number 2 on a telephone pole. We're going to set up sensor number 2. This is on channel number 2 at this telephone pole right here. It's about 175 to 200 yards from the first sensor. All right, we got that one all set up. Now that it's installed, we're just going to double check, make sure it's working. Perfect. Let me just adjust it a little bit. There we go. All right, on to the next one. All right, we're going to put sensor number 3 on our electric pole down here. This sensor is going to be about 300 yards from the first sensor, and about 100 yards from our house. We're going to install sensor number 3 closer to the house, so when we're sitting in the house, we'll be able to tell when a vehicle first enters the driveway, when they're about halfway down the driveway in sensor number 2, and then once they hit sensor number 3, we'll know that they're right about pulling up at the house. That's installed. I'm going to turn it on. All right, let's see if it works. Perfect. So Trey's on the ATV right now. He's at the front of the driveway. He's going to drive down the driveway as he would a regular vehicle and see if the sensors all work out. If they do here at about 300 yards from the first sensor, then we're going to go inside the house and test it again. Okay, so sensor number 2 worked. And sensor number 3. So we're going to have to figure out how to fix sensor number 1. Since sensor number 1 didn't work the first time around, Trey's going to head back down the driveway. He'll give me a call once he's down there, and we're going to try to figure out how to fix this. Hey.
All right, you ready?
Yep.
All right.
Okay, that worked. Sensor number 1 worked.
You said that one worked?
Yeah.
All right.
Yep, that one worked too. And sensor number 3 works. Okay, so all 3 sensors work. Now we're going to test this once we're standing inside the house with the base station. We're inside the house now. We have this base station hooked up just inside the front door. Trey's going to hop back on the ATV, go to the very front of the driveway, and he's going to drive back towards the house. We're going to test sensor 1, sensor number 2, and sensor number 3, and hopefully they all work. If they do not work, then we're probably going to have to pull sensor number 1 a little bit closer to the house. If they do all work, then we're going to wrap this video up. Okay, Trey's calling me now. That means he's at the front of the driveway. Hey.
All right, you ready?
Yep.
Okay. Getting ready to pass sensor number 1. Anything?
Nope. Try it again. One more time.
Let's see if I can back up and see if it'll go. Nothing?
Nope. Okay, so we still can't get sensor number 1 to register on our base station, so I think we're going to have to move it a little bit closer. Maybe even moving it to the tree where we originally wanted to put it will work. Okay, so Trey's going to go move the sensor number 1 a little bit closer to the house. We think with a combination with the distance and being inside the house, it's just not picking it up. So he's going to move it a little bit closer, and we'll see how that works. Yeah, wherever you are right now, it keeps going off, so that's working. Okay, so Trey moved sensor number 1 about 70 yards closer to the house from where it was before, and it seems like it's working, so he's going to do one last run through of sensor 1, sensor number 2, and sensor number 3, and if they all work, we're going to wrap it up. Go ahead. Sensor number 1 worked. Sensor number 2 worked. And sensor number 3. They all worked. All right, guys, that's going to do it for this video. We have all 3 sensors working really well now. Sensor number 1 we put at 263 yards. Sensor number 2 is at 164 yards. And sensor number 3 is at 96 yards. I think with the tree line in the way and us being in a block house, sensor number 1 was just a little bit too far, but now we've moved it closer and it's working perfectly. Big thank you to Hosmart for sending us this wireless solar driveway alarm system. We think this is going to be a huge help in knowing when someone's driving down our driveway. If you are interested in this product, check the link in the description below. If you like this video, don't forget to hit that thumbs up button and subscribe for future videos. We'll see you next time.